So the topic that we are covering today, just let me check the camera first. It's a Hamiltonian circuit. So we draw, this is a, you can say, undirected graph, and then this will become directed graph. Each graph is having some particular direction. Okay. So I make the name of it 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I start from the node 1. So in undirected graph, I move towards any direction. Let's say I move toward node number 2. Okay. So I scan over there. Then I reach to node number 3. Okay. I reach, oh sorry, node number 4. I reach over there. I go to from 4 to 3 and again 3 to 1. So it will become 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 3, and 3 to 1. We call this as a Hamiltonian सर्किट और साइकिल. ठीक है, इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे, हैमिल्टोनियन सर्किट और साइकिल. ठीक है, लेट्स टेक दिस वन. I start from number 1. From number 1, the directed edge shows that it is moving toward 2. जो हमें directed edge show कर रही है वो बता रही है कि direction 2 की तरफ जा रही है. And from 2 I am going to 4. And there's one arrow going from 2 to 4. But there is no arrow that is going from 4 to 3. 4 को 3 की तरफ कोई arrow जा ही नहीं रहा है. तो I stop over here. यहाँ पे आके मैं रुक गया क्योंकि इसके बाद 4 के बाद मुझे और कहीं जाने की कोई डायरेक्शन नहीं मिल रही है. I can't move anywhere. So this graph will not be a Hamiltonian circuit graph. इसको हम Hamiltonian circuit graph नहीं बुलाएंगे क्योंकि हमने जहाँ पे शुरू किया था हम वहाँ पहुँच ही पाए. ठीक है, clear? So this is what the Hamiltonian circuit problem is, that you have to find all the possible paths of a particular node. Let's say when I start from 1, when I देखा 1, 2, 4, 3, 1 is a one path. Is there any other path? If I go to 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 1, no, 3 is left. 3 तो हमने स्कैन किया. So हमने देखा सिर्फ एक ही path आ रहा है उसमें 1, 2, 4, 3, 1 in the undirected graph. No other path. Let's say if I start for number 2, okay, I can go to 2 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 1. This can be one of that graph. Okay, so you have to find all the possible graph and start from, you have to start from every node. Every node means जैसे हमने start किया था, once start किया था, we want to find the path from circuit 1. Then we start moving from node 2, find all the paths that come under node 2. Then I start from node 4, find all the possible paths from node 4, start from node 4 and at node 4, and finally I find all the possible paths that starts from node 3 and end to node 3. So this is what the Hamiltonian circuit is. ग्राफ में जितने भी नोड्स हैं हमने हर एक नोड को स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट लेना है and find how many Hamiltonian circuits are being created. कितने Hamiltonian circuits उस पर्टिकुलर नोड से स्टार्ट होके उसी नोड पे खत्म होते हैं, हमें वो फाइंड करना है. दिस इज व्हाट द Hamiltonian circuit is. ठीक है, दिस इज अ layman term. I describe you about what the Hamiltonian circuit, that we traverse each and every node of the graph once except the starting point. So you if you see in the whiteboard that I start from 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 3, and again 1. So 1 is starting point. That's why it is traversed 2 times. 1 दो सा था, वो starting point था, इसलिए हमने उसको 2 बार स्कैन किया. Whereas 2, 3, 4 are scanned only once. 2, 3, 4 को हमने एक बार स्कैन किया. So it holds all the properties of the this Hamiltonian circuit or Hamiltonian cycle. Okay. Now let's start with our slides that what the Hamiltonian circuit problem is. Okay. Hamiltonian circuit is a closed walk. Walk means we start traversing in an interaction. When we are traversing each node, हम एक से दो पे गए. I use the word walk. हम इसको walk word use कर लिया. Hamiltonian circuit is a closed walk. Why closed walk? क्योंकि हमने जहाँ से शुरू किया वहाँ पे खत्म करना है. Just like a cycle. ठीक है? I start from one and end at one. जहाँ से शुरू किया वहीं पे खत्म हो गया. It means that become a closed walk. In which each vertex is traversed only once. That is, uh, each vertex is traversed only once except for the starting vertex. So, what is said that each vertex is traversed only once except the starting vertex. That means that we are scanning or traversing all the vertex only one time. हर एक vertex को हम एक बार scan कर रहे हैं सिर्फ starting vertex को छोड़. If you see the whiteboard, in the undirected graph, we start from 1, we find the part 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, and आपने देखा कि जब मैंने पार्ट बनाया सर्किट हैमिल्टन सर्किट बनाया वहाँ पे 1 दो बार आ रहा है और 2, 3, 4 एक बार आ रहा है. ठीक है. So it means it is holding the property that is Hamiltonian circuit is a closed walk in which each of the traverse in which each vertex is traversed only once except for the starting vertex. As the walk start from the starting vertex starting vertex and terminates at the starting vertex. जहाँ से start किया है वहीं पे आके खत्म करना है. So if you see in the whiteboard, we start from 1 and we finish that 1. ठीक है. The graph is said to be Hamiltonian connected graph if there exists a simultaneous circuit between every pair of vertices of the graph G. तो हम एक ग्राफ को Hamiltonian graph तभी बोलेंगे if there are some Hamiltonian circuits in that graph. So if you see the whiteboard, we call the undirected graph as a Hamiltonian circuit graph, whereas the directed graph we call it as a non-Hamiltonian circuit graph because in a directed graph we are unable to scan all the vertex. हम हर एक vertex को scan नहीं कर पा रहे, हर एक vertex पे एक बार नहीं जा पा रहे. हम in directed graph we move from 1 to 2, 2 to 4 और 4 के बाद हमें किसी और नोड पे जाने का कोई डायरेक्शन ही नहीं है. ठीक है. So it means we stop at 4 and we are still pending with node 3. Node 3 अब तक स्कैन नहीं हुआ और हमने स्टार्ट 1 से किया था, हम वापस 1 पे नहीं आ पा रहे. इसका मतलब जो डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ यू हैव सीन द व्हाइट बोर्ड वो डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ शो कर रहा है कि दिस इज एन अनहैमिल्टनियन सर्किट graph. Here, okay. Hamiltonian circuit consists of n edges if it contains n vertices. Okay. Okay. Let's start. The representation of graph using the adjacency metric. We have to create a matrix. Adjacency metric. The adjacency metric is A. That A of ij is a row column of a graph G in an n by n binary matrix where G is the graph and n is the vertices. So number of row and number of column of a graph, of a matrix is equal to number of vertices in the ग्राफ. जितने भी वर्टिसेस होंगे एक ग्राफ में उतने नंबर ऑफ रोज और उतने नंबर ऑफ कॉलम हम लेंगे उस मैट्रिक्स को बनाने के लिए. ठीक है. containing no parallel edges. What is parallel edges? हम parallel edge किसको बोलते हैं कि if you look at the whiteboard in a non-directed graph. Okay. There is 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 3, 4 to 1. Let's say I make over here one more edge between 1 and 2. Okay. So you are seeing there are two edges that exist between 1 and 2. So we call it as a parallel edges. Okay. So 1 and 2 are holding parallel edges. Okay. The element of matrix A are as follow. A of ij is equal to 1. So we define the matrix by using numbers 0 and 1. 0 and 1 matlab, if there is an edge between ith row and j, I and j vertex, then we can say that it is 1. For example, in the unstructured graph, there is an edge between 1 and 2, so we call it as 1. If there is no edge between the two edges, we call it as 0. Okay. Again, I will represent with the help of this diagram. If you look at the whiteboard, I will draw the matrix over here. It is having 4 vertices. Okay, I write over 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there any? Let's say I remove this. I will remove this parallel edge. Okay. Is there any edge between 1 and 1? No, there's no edge. So is there any edge between 1 and 2? Yes, there is one edge. So we put 1 over here. Is there any edge between 1 and 3? Yes, there is one. I put 1 over here. Is there any edge between 1 and 4? Yes, there is one edge over there. Again, put 1 over here. Okay. Is there any one between 2 and 1? Yes, there is one edge. I put 1 over here. Between 2 and 2, 0. 2 and 3, no, there is no edge. I put 0 over there. 2 and 4, yes, there is one edge. I write 1 over here. Okay. Again, 3 and 1, yes, there is one edge. 3 and 2, no, there is no edge. Okay. 3 and 3, again no edge. 3 and 4, yes, there is one edge. Again, start with the 4 and 1, yes, there is one edge between 4 and 1. 4 and 2, yes, there is one. 4 and 3, yes, there is one. And 4 and 4, no, there is no edge between that 4 and 4. So in this way, we can create the matrix, and we call it as matrix A. As you can say, we call it as A of, let's say, 2 and 1. This become I, this become J. Okay. 2 and 1 means, sorry, this become 2 and 1. Okay. It will become 1. If I say, let's say, A of 3 and 2, this become 3 and 2, it will become 0. Okay. This is what this slide is representing. So the slide is saying that we have to create an adjacency matrix A of a graph G by n matrix, where n is the number of nodes in a graph, or you can say number of the vertex in a graph, where G is a graph and n is the vertices containing no parallel edges. A of I is equal to 1 if there is an edge between the ith and jth vertex, and A of I j is equal to 0 if there is no edge between ith and jth vertices. Okay, so as you see in the whiteboard that we have created a Hamiltonian path as well as a graph, and we said that graph is a Hamiltonian graph, and corresponding to that graph we have created the adjacency matrix also. Okay. Okay. This is how we can create the matrix. If any one of you is having, I would suggest that everyone should have a copy and pen in your hand. Okay, so that whenever there's some question I can ask you, then you can draw it on your copy. So just hold one copy and pen in your hand. I'm waiting for you. साथ साथ में करी जाएंगे तो ज़्यादा समझ आएगी ना. आपके पास कॉपी पेन होगा तो मच बेटर फॉर यू आल्सो. आपके लिए इतना अच्छा होगा. ठीक है बच्चे, लगे समझ? ओके. Okay, this is the next slide representing the undirected graph with the 4 vertices v1, v2, v3, and v4. And this is somehow equal to that the diagram I have shown over there in the whiteboard. And that particular graph is having corresponding what adjacency metric having 4 by 4. size, and as there are 4 vertex जो हमने ग्राफ बनाया था उस ग्राफ में 4 vertices हैं, so matrix भी 4 by 4 की बन जाएगी. And if you see in the slide, there is no edge between V1 and V1, so we put 0 over there. And there is an edge between V1 V2, we put 1 over there. V1 V3, put 1 over there. And there is no edge between V and V4, that we put 0 over there. Okay. So in this way, we can create the matrix equivalent to the graph, either it's a directed or it can be the undirected graph. Okay. Now this was the undirected graph. Now this is the directed graph. Almost they are having the 4 vertices and same representation of edges, but the difference is that the edge is having a direction. In this case, in the graph, the edge is having direction. हर एक edge के बाद एक direction आ गया, तो जिस तरफ direction होगा हम उस तरफ ही move कर पाएंगे. So in this earlier, in the undirected graph, either we can move from V1 to V2 or V2 to V1. But in directed graph हम सिर्फ V1 की तरफ और V2 की तरफ जा सकते हैं, V2 से V1 की तरफ नहीं आ सकते. Okay. So if we make a matrix equivalent to this directed graph, तो हम देखेंगे V1 की तरफ कोई edge नहीं है, 0. So there is one edge from V1 to V2, we put 1 over there, हमने वहाँ पर लिख दिया. V1 to V3 की तरफ भी एक edge है, हमने वहाँ पे 1 लिख दिया. V1 से लेके V4 तक कोई edge नहीं है, we put right 0 over there, हमने वहाँ पे 0 लिख दिया. V2 और V1 की तरफ कोई edge नहीं है. edge आ रही है डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ में, वो V1 से V2 आ रही है. V2 से V1 कोई edge नहीं है, फिर we put 0 over here. ठीक है. Again V2 to V2 no edge, again we put 0 over here. Next is V3 to V2 to V3. V2 to, yes, there's one edge, we put 1 over, oh, this 0 is quite wrong. Then is V2 to V4. V2 to V4, there's no edge, we put 0 over there. Okay. Again, starting from V3, is there any edge from V3 to V1? No, there is no edge, so put 0 over there. V3 to V2, again no, there is no edge, 0 over there. V2 to V3, again no, 0 over there. And we are having one edge from V2 to V4, we put 1 over there. Okay. Similarly, we start from the vertex 4. V4 to V1, there is no edge, we put 0 over there in the matrix. हमने मैट्रिक्स को 0 लगा दिया. V2 से V4 से V2 जा रही है, यस. V4 से V2 एक वर्टेक्स जा रही है, हमने वहाँ पे 1 लिख दिया. V4 से V3 कोई वर्टेक्स नहीं जा रही, हमने वहाँ पे 0 लिख दिया. एंड V4 से V4 भी कोई नहीं जा रही, हम वहाँ पे 0. So in this pattern, we can draw the adjacent symmetric corresponding to the directed or undirected graph. Okay. So there are some properties regarding the matrix, what the properties are. And adjacent symmetric of an undirected graph is symmetric as A of ij or equal to A of ji is equal to 1. ठीक है. अब हम उसको सिमेट्रिक ग्राफ बोलेंगे अगर A of ij भी 1 हो और A of ji भी 1 हो, that becomes symmetric. If the vertex has no parallel edges and self loop, then it is an undirected graph. The degree of vertex is the number of ones corresponding to row and column. Okay. If the vertex has no parallel edges, vertex में कोई parallel edge नहीं है और उसमें कोई self loop भी नहीं है, so then in undirected graph, the degree of vertex, what is the degree of vertex means कि उस vertex से कितनी edges निकल रही हैं, ठीक है, is number of ones corresponding to row or column. Okay. If you look at the whiteboard, okay, and if you look at whiteboard, so let's say we want to find degree of 1. हमने 1 की degree find करनी है in undirected graph. So either you look take 1 as a row or take 1 as a column. आप चाहे एक को as a row ले लो और एक को चाहे 1 column ले लो. Just wait. So we have to find the degree of 1. Okay. So we want 1 degree of 1. So either you count in this way or you count in this way. Okay. So either you count in a row side or you count in a number side, column side. So we have to count the number of ones. हमने उसके number of ones count करने हैं. So हमने देखा कि जब अगर हम रो की तरफ काउंट करें तो भी 3 आ रहे हैं और अगर कॉलम की तरफ काउंट करें तो भी 3 आ रहे हैं. इसका मतलब डिग्री ऑफ 1 इज 3. ठीक है. Let's say the how to find the degree of 2. Again count the degree of 2, either count from row side or column side, it will become 2. Similarly, the degree of 3, either row side or column side, again it will become 2. And the degree of 4, as it is an undirected graph, so again either row side or column side, it will become again 3. That is number of ones in the graph. Okay. So in this way we can find the degree of a vertex. For directed graph, the sum of each rows is equal to outer degree of corresponding vertex, and sum of each column is equal to in degree of the vertex. So, and the non-zero elements in the matrix represents the number of edges in the graph. जब भी non-zero elements होंगे वो बताएंगे हमें उसमें कितने edges हैं graph. ठीक है. So if you have a copy and pen, then I would suggest you to draw the address metric of this particular graph. I'm ready. So try to make this matrix of this graph. I will show you the result of this in the next slide, but I want that you first draw it, then I'll show you the result. Okay. Please draw the matrix for this graph so that I will come to know how much you understand about this topic. I'm ready. If you are drawing on a copy, then kindly write some message in the chat box, yes, either yes or no, so that I want to know how much students are doing the work. If अगर आप copy पे draw कर रहे हो इस graph के लिए matrix, तो just write yes or no in the chat box. Okay, I got one message. Let's see who's this. Okay, Ravneet, Lakshmina, very good. Go ahead. Janvi also, very good. Go ahead. Anisul, Rahman, and Diksha also, very good. Go ahead. Draw, make a matrix very carefully. So you have to write either 0 or 1. हमने या लिखना 0 या लिखना 1, इसके आगे की और लिखना. 0 means edges there. 0 means no edges there. 1 means edges there. अगर edge जा रही है तो vertex में, then write 1. अगर किसी vertex में edge नहीं जा रही, then put a 0 over there. Go ahead. If anyone has completed the matrix, he or she can write the message in the chat box completed, so that I can move to the next slide. इसने matrix बना लियो, just write in the chat box completed. I am still waiting. Do it very carefully. Because the number of vertices are nearly about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so the size of matrix automatically becomes a bit large as compared to the previous matrix. So I'm waiting for the result. Okay, anyone who has completed? किसने मैट्रिक्स बना लिया? Anyone? है कोई? Okay. I got one message. Okay, WPS. Okay. I move to next slide. So according to me, this is the answer of the matrix from earlier I shown the diagram. For this diagram, this is the adjacency metric, and I represent 0 means no edge, 1 means there is an between two things. Okay. I hope सबका ठीक बना होगा. Okay, good. Okay, before moving to the next slide, one thing I want to tell you. If you look at the whiteboard, अगर आप whiteboard की तरफ देखो, matrix हमने बनाई लिया already. So I remove it. जैसे हमने start किया था from starting point. Let's say if it is 1, I said it is 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. Let's say my starting point is 2. If I say that I move from this 2 starting point, 2 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 1, and 1 to 2. So this will not be considered. This path will not be considered. Why? If you see, same pattern is over here. 2, 4, 3, 1. Same patterns already existing over there. So it means the path, this path has already been created. So this path हम use नहीं कर सकते. Okay. And for 2, I can say it can be 2, 1, 3, 4, and 2. This can be one of the answer for you. If I start from the node 3. ठीक है, क्योंकि जो 2, 4, 3, 1, 2 है, ये पैटर्न ऑलरेडी यहाँ पे आ चुका है. 2, 4, 3. ठीक है. So 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. ठीक है. So this pattern is already existing over here, so I cannot make this pattern over here. दोबारा मैं ये पैटर्न यूज नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि ये साइकिल ऑलरेडी एक बार चल चुका है. मैं 2, 4, 3, 1 की तरफ एक बार जा चुका हूँ ऑलरेडी. 2, 4, 3, 1 जब मैंने किया था, दैट इज 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 3, 2 to 1. एक बार जो साइकिल हमने बना लिया, वो साइकिल हम दोबारा किसी और नोड का नहीं बना सकते. तो इफ यू मेक दिस पाथ हैमिल्टनियन सर्किट फॉर नोड 2, अगर नोड 2 का हम सर्किट बनाएंगे 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, तो वो कंसिडर नहीं किया जाएगा क्योंकि ये हमने ऑलरेडी जब नोड 1 दिया था तो वहाँ पे ऑलरेडी ये पैटर्न आ चुका है 2, 4, 3, 1. तो 2, 4, 3, 1 पैटर्न यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी आ चुका है, तो हम ये पैटर्न दोबारा नहीं ले सकते. ठीक है. So you have to consider one thing again whenever you draw the Hamiltonian circuit for a particular graph. So ऐसे ही हमने node 3 और node 4 के पैटर्न फाइंड करते हैं, and in this way we have to find the various number of path or Hamiltonian circuit or path एक जो ग्राफ में एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. ठीक है. Okay, let's move further. This is the matrix for this particular diagram. Okay. So you can get either 2 marks question to draw the word matrix for particular diagram. Okay, let's move further. This is an algorithm for the Hamiltonian. So in this algorithm, this upper part is the main algorithm. Okay. And this lower part is the function that is being used by the upper algorithm. Okay. We start with start. यूज द लूप टू स्कैन ऑल द नोड्स, क्योंकि हमने सारे नोड्स स्कैन करने हैं एक ग्राफ के, तो हमें लूप लगाना पड़ेगा. सो वी यूज अ लूप दैट टेक्स फ्रॉम 1 to n. लेट्स से n इज द नंबर ऑफ नोड्स. ठीक है. Start from node 1. Node 1, you can node 1 can be any one node. Either it can be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you can start from any node. So it's node 1. We'll call the calling function. जो हमने ये calling function बनाया नीचे, this is the calling function. ये node 1 क्या है, calling function को call करेगा. And we start tracing from, तो हम trace करना शुरू करेंगे second nodes. ठीक है. Scan will start from the next node. So अगर आप देखोगे diagram, the second node can be 2 or 3. Whiteboard देखो, whiteboard में second node point either 2 or 3. So you can move any side as per your choice. Scanning will start from next node. That will call the function node plus 1. If there is no node in the graph, end the process. अगर आगे कोई नोड ही नहीं है तो हम प्रोसेस बंद कर देंगे. ठीक है. If there is no node in the process end, check is there any circuit from that node. अगर कोई और नोड है, if there is one more node from the first node, then we check is there any edge between two nodes. जैसे हमने नोड 1 स्टार्ट किया, हमने किया हाँ एक नोड है और दैट इज नोड 2. हमने बोला नोड 2 है, इनमें से हम आगे बढ़ेंगे. आगे क्या चेक करेंगे, इज देयर एनी एज बिटवीन दीस टू नोड्स, क्या इन दो नोड्स में कोई एज है. ठीक है. वंस द नोड इज स्कैन, वी विल नॉट स्कैन अगेन. जो नोड एक बार स्कैन हो गया उसको दोबारा स्कैन नहीं करेंगे. इफ आई मूव फ्रॉम 1 to 2, आई विल नॉट मूव फ्रॉम 1 to 2 अगेन. ठीक है, क्योंकि दो एक बार स्कैन हो गया दोबारा स्कैन नहीं होगा. If scanned node repeated again, stop the scanning. अगर एक बार मैंने स्कैन कर लिया नोड को, ठीक है, और फिर दोबारा वो स्कैन हो रहा है, तो मैं वो क्या करूँगा, स्कैनिंग बंद कर दूंगा. ठीक है. If scan node repeated, stop scanning. If reach to last node, मैं लास्ट नोड पहुंच गया, that is 1, 2, 4 and 3. 3 is my last node. ठीक है, मैं लास्ट नोड पे पहुंच गया. Check there should be an edge from last node to first node. तो मैंने चेक करना है कि लास्ट नोड में से कोई फर्स्ट नोड पे एज जा रहा है. जैसे 1 to 2, 2 is second node, 2 to 4, 4 is third node, 4 to 3, 3 becomes the last node as per my scanning. जो मैं स्कैनिंग ऑर्डर था उस ऑर्डर के हिसाब से 3 क्या है, मेरा लास्ट नोड बन गया. अब मैं चेक करूंगा 3 से 1 की तरफ भी एज जा रही है. अगर जा रही है देन माय सर्किट इज कंप्लीट. अगर नहीं जा रही, आई विल एंड द प्रोसेस. मेरा प्रोसेस वहीं पे एंड हो जाएगा. ठीक है. इसका मतलब सर्किट पूरा नहीं बन पाया. Okay, and then return. After calling a function, if there is no node and the process, check if all nodes are scanned. अगर सारे nodes scan हो गए हैं, then print the result. अगर नहीं हुए, then I start from the next node. जैसे मैंने स्टार्ट किया था 1 से लेकर 2 की तरफ, now I start from 1 की तरफ 3 की तरफ स्कैन करना शुरू कर दूंगा and again find the circuit over. ठीक है. This is the algorithm. Now how this algorithm works, ये algorithm कैसे काम करता है, इसके लिए हम एक एग्जांपल लेके चलते हैं. This is example. ठीक है, यहाँ पे 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices are there. ठीक है. So all vertices are connected to each other. सारे vertices एक दूसरे से connected है. So I make one matrix for that. उसके लिए मैंने matrix को क्या कर लिया. ठीक है. Let's start. It will much better कि आप ये जो डायग्राम अपनी कॉपी में ड्रॉ करो, क्योंकि बार बार मैं साइड पे से करूंगा तो आपके लिए डिफिकल्टी आ जाएगी. ठीक है. One pattern can be that I draw this diagram on a whiteboard. इसको whiteboard ड्रॉ कर लेता हूँ, much better. Okay, just wait. Just wait. this is a diagram equal to diagram that is in a slide. Okay. V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, and all are connected in the same pattern. Okay. Okay. So we start with the starting vertex, that is V1. Okay. So starting from the vertex V1, find all the possible path using Hamiltonian circuit. Okay. So I move from V1 to, so मैंने क्या करना है, जितने possible path है V1 से लेके last vertex से लेके फिर V1 तक मैंने वो find करना है. ठीक है. So I start my process. I start from V1. So I take this only vertex V1. That is the starting point is V1. Okay. Start as starting point is V1. We start scanning the vertex V2. हमने उसका next vertex scan किया. That next vertex can be V4 और V2. तो मैंने start कर लिया V2 से. ठीक है. So is vertex V2 is so I draw array. पहले मैंने एक array draw किया. जितने vertex है उस उतने size के array. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you see in the whiteboard, there are 6 vertices. जितने vertices हैं उतने size का मैंने एक one dimensional array draw कर लिया. ये मैं एक one dimensional array मैंने draw कर लिया. The size of number of vertices. ठीक है. So is vertex V2 is in the array. If you see the only V1 is in the array. Array में कौन सा V1 नहीं है, so V2 नहीं है, क्योंकि V2 array में नहीं है तो मैंने क्या V2 को add कर लिया. ठीक है. No, there is no V2 in the array. Add it to the array. So I add V2 in the array. Earlier it was V1. तो इसमें क्या मैंने V2 add कर लिया. ठीक है. So there is one. In the tree circuit I show that there is one edge from V1 and V2. So मैं इसको draw कर लूँगा. ठीक है. Is there any edge between V1 and V2? Yes, there is an edge between V1 and V2. So I put the line over there. Yes, there is one edge between V1 and V2. I put over there. ठीक है, clear है? अगर आप देखोगे white board पे तो there is one edge between V1 and V2. ठीक है? Okay. Next step is next vertex V3. Is it in the array? If you check after V2, the possibilities can be V4, V5 and V3. ये तीन possibility थी. V2 के बाद मेरे जाने के लिए मैं V2 के बाद V4 पे जा सकता था, V2 के बाद V5 पे जा सकता था, V2 के बाद V3 पे जा सकता था. So I choose V3. Okay. So again I scan the this array. I scan the array. So in the array there is only two vertices are there, V1 and V2. So there is no V3 over there. So V3 is not over there. So I write V3 over here. ठीक है. मैं चाहता था V2 से V1 की तरफ भी आ सकता था. ठीक है. But V1 already is in the array, so I can't take it. V1 क्या है, array में already exist करता है, so I can't come back from V2 to V1. तो मैंने वहाँ पे V3 लिख दिया. ठीक है. Next vertex V3, is it in the array? No, it is not in the array. So I added it into the array. मैं इसको array में add कर दिया. So V1, V2, V3. Is there any edge between V2 and V3? V2 और V3 की तरफ कोई edge जा रहा है? हाँ जा रहा है, तो मैंने उसको tree में add कर दिया. So add it. If there is an edge, I add it to the tree. V1, V2, V3 ये एक path बन गया मेरा. पहले बस V1 से मैंने start किया. V1 से के बाद मैं गया V2 पे. So V2 के बाद गया मैं V3 पे. All three edges having all three vertices are having edges between them. तीनों vertices के between edge है. सब जुड़े हैं, आपस में जुड़े हुए हैं. ठीक है. Okay. Again next, add next vertex V4 in the array. जब मैं V3 पे हूँ, V3 के बाद मेरे पास एक ही ऑप्शन है V6. ठीक है. So मगर मैं V6 पे नहीं गया. मैंने सीरीज स्टार्ट किया V1, V2, V3. मैं कहा let's go to V4. So I will check the array first. Array में V4 है? No, array में V4 नहीं है. ठीक है. So I add it to the array V4. Is there any edge between V3 and V4? V3 and V4 के बीच में भी edge है? तो edge ही नहीं है. So there is no edge between V1, V3 and V4. It means V3 और V4 आपस में नहीं जुड़े हुए. अगर नहीं जुड़े हुए, it means मैं उसको ट्री में नहीं लूँगा, मैं वहाँ से बैक ट्रैक कर दूँगा. मैं V4 पे आप रुक जाऊँगा और वहाँ से बैक ट्रैक कर दूँगा, वापस V3 पे आ जाऊँगा. ठीक है. So I will not consider V4 because there is no edge between V3 and V4. So there is there any edge between V3 and V4? I said no, there's no edge. So what he said, backtrack, वापस चले जाओ. I go back to V3 again. So I rejected V4. ठीक है? If I rejected V4, I reject it from the array also. मैं उसको array में से भी निकाल दूँ. ठीक है? Next turn is of V5. So I add it to V5 because there is no V5 in the array. So I add V5 into my array. Okay. Again, I will check is there any edge between V3 and V5. If you see the whiteboard, again there is no edge between V3 and V5. V3 और V5 के बीच में कोई edge नहीं है. ठीक है. So there is no edge between V3 and V5. So again I backtrack. तो इसको वहीं पर कैंसिल कर दिया, वापस backtrack कर लिया मैंने. वापस फिर दोबारा मैं V3 पे आ गया. ठीक है. क्लियर है? So again, what I do is I remove the V5 from the array and I go to V6. Okay, I go to V6. What I do is I will check is there any any edge between V3 and V4? क्या V3 और V6 में कोई edge है? Because I scan next vertex as V6. So I will check is there any edge between V3 and V6. So if you see the graph, yes, there is one edge. वहाँ पे एक edge आ रही है V3 और V6 में. So I add it to V3. If you see the tree में क्या देखा हमने V4 को भी हमने डिस्कार्ड कर दिया, V5 को डिस्कार्ड कर दिया, and there is one path from V1, V2, V3 and V5. ठीक है. हम देखोगे V1 की V2 की तरफ ही एज आ रही है, V2 से V3 की तरफ ही एज आ रही है, V3 से V6 की तरफ ही एज आ रही है. ठीक है. क्लियर है? सो अब तक मेरे पास 4 वर्टिसेस जो है वो मेरे पास स्कैन हो चुके हैं. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज ऐड वर्टेक्स V1 टू द दिस array. मैं V1 इसकी अगर मैं यहाँ पे V1 ऐड करूँ तो V1 already is in the array. I cannot take it. If I add V2, again V2 is in the array. I also cannot take it. I add V3. No, it is also again in the array. I cannot take it. I take V4. V4 is not in the array. V4 क्या है? V4 array में नहीं है. So I take it V4. ठीक है. Again I will check is there any array between V6 and V4. Again there is no array. Again वहाँ पे कोई array edge नहीं है. V6 और V4 की तरफ कोई edge नहीं है. ठीक है. अगर कोई edge नहीं जा रही, दोनों आपस में connected नहीं है, again I cannot take it. ठीक है. Again I remove this V4 from the array because there is no path between V6 and V4. ठीक है. So is there any edge between V6 and V4? No. I said backtrack. वापस चले जाओ कहाँ पे? V6 पे. तो इसका लास्ट इसके पीछे वाला कौन सा था? V6 था. ठीक है. I go back to V6. So I remove V4. Next is V5. मैंने V5 को ट्राई किया. ठीक है. और so I add V5 क्योंकि ये जो पिछले थे रिजेक्ट हो गए थे उसको मैंने यहाँ से रिमूव कर दिया. ठीक है. So from V6 I go to V5. क्योंकि उससे अगर उनको मैं ऐड करता तो मेरी जो ट्री थी बहुत बड़ी बन जानी थी. So स्पेस नहीं थी. So what I do is I remove all these crossed edges from the ट्री. जितने इस ट्री में जितने कांटे लगे हैं मैंने सब रिमूव कर दिए. वो रिमूव करने के बाद मेरी ट्री ऐसी बन गई. ठीक है. अब V6 के बाद मैं कहाँ पे आ गया? V5 पे. ठीक है. अगेन चेक करूंगा क्या V6 से V5 की तरफ की एज जा रही है? हाँ जा रही है. तो आई टेक V5. ठीक है. तो अब V1, V2, V3, V6, V5. अब मेरे पास 5 वर्टिसेस स्कैन कर लिए मैंने. V1 की V2 की तरफ, V2 से V3 की तरफ, V3 से V6 की तरफ, V6 से V5 की तरफ. ठीक है. Again I start. Can I take V1 over here? No, I cannot take V1 over here क्योंकि V1 already array में है. Can I take V2? No, I cannot take V2 क्योंकि V2 again array में है. Can I take V3? No, I cannot take it because V3 is again in the array. Can I take V4? Yes, I can take V4 because V4 is not in the array. ठीक है. V4 क्या है? array में नहीं है. If I take V4, then I will check is there any edge between V5 and V4. If you see the diagram, yes, there is one edge. There is one edge between V5 and V4. I said yes, there is one edge. तो मैंने उसको कनेक्ट कर दिया. Okay. If you see, all nodes are scanned. सब नोड स्कैन हो गया मगर स्टिल वन कंडीशन पेंडिंग ओवर दिया. एक कंडीशन अभी पेंडिंग है वहाँ पे. ठीक है. सो not edges, what is here will be the all vertices. All all vertices are scanned. ठीक है, V1 भी हो गया, V2 भी हो गया, V3 भी हो गया, V6 भी हो गया, V5 भी हो गया, V4 भी हो गया, सारे vertices स्कैन हो गए. Is there any edge between V4 to V1? अब मैंने चेक करना है कि लास्ट नोड से लेके फर्स्ट नोड की तरफ ही एज जा रहा है. लास्ट नोड कौन सा था? लास्ट नोड वाज V4. ठीक है, सो V4 से लेके V तरफ 1 की तरफ एज जा रहा है. यस, दिस वन एज बिटवीन V4 एंड V1. लास्ट नोड से लेके अगेन फर्स्ट वर्टेक्स की तरफ एक एज जा रहा है. आई सेड यस, दिस वन. ठीक है, as V4 node link with node V1, the Hamiltonian circuit is complete. ठीक है, Hamiltonian circuit is complete क्योंकि लास्ट नोड से लेके फिर दोबारा फर्स्ट नोड की तरफ एक लिंक जा रहा है, एक एच जा रहा है. ठीक है, hence we find the path from the source V1 and covering all the nodes. What that path is? That path is V1, V2, V3, V6, V5, V4 and V1. If you see the diagram, the graph in the whiteboard, अगर आप whiteboard की तरफ देखोगे और ये वाला पाथ देखोगे, V1 से ले गया मैं V2 पे, V2 के बाद गया मैं V3 पे, V3 के बाद गया मैं V6 पे, V6 के बाद में गया V5 पे, after V5 V4 and again V4 to V1. So it cover all the properties and conditions of what? Hamiltonian. This is one of the part. Okay, clear है? So this is what the Hamiltonian circuit is. Before moving further, let me ask you some poll. आपको टेस्ट तो करें, आपका कितना समझ आया. ठीक है, let me ask you the very first question regarding the poll. So read the question very carefully and find the answer as per your choice and select any one answer of it. ठीक है, so I'm going to launch the first poll. Here I go. Last 10 seconds for the poll. Okay, now I'm going to end it now. So as per the question, each Hamiltonian circuit, which of following statement is true? As per the Hamiltonian circuit, each vertex is traversed or scanned only once except for the starting vertex. ठीक है, so starting vertex को छोड़ के बाकी सारे vertices एक बार स्कैन होते हैं. So starting vertex are scanned first. ठीक है, so again I must say that read the question carefully. जिनका ठीक है वो अच्छी बात है, so they ठीक कर पाए. Again try to get the good marks in the next poll. So as per the slides we have done so far, जितने slides हमने अब तक किए हैं उनको लेके let me ask you the next question regarding it. Again I must say read the question carefully and then give the answer of it. So they launch it. इसको मैं launch करने जा रहा हूँ. यहाँ से पढ़िएगा. करने के बाद then give the answer. In Hamiltonian circuit, the matrix A of graph G is an n by n binary matrix. So we use the binary matrix because either we put 0 or 1. Read the question quickly. यहाँ से पढ़ने के बाद उसको आंसर दीजिए. It's going to last 10 seconds for you. Okay. The question is that in the Hamiltonian circuit, the adjacency matrix A of a graph G is n by n binary matrix. Here we said that n is the number of vertices. ठीक है, जितने उसमें वर्टेक्स होंगे, जितने उसमें नोड्स होंगे, उतने n by n का हम मैट्रिक्स बनाएंगे. ठीक है, so I'm going to load next question. In the density matrix of undirected graph, thus which symmetric is true? We call it as symmetric. Which pattern is true if we call it as symmetric? So which one is true? Everyone should try to give the answer. कोशिश कीजिए सारे बच्चे इसका आंसर दें. Read very carefully, then give the answer of it. Okay. The last 10 seconds for you now. The symmetric is A of ij and A of j is equal to 1. In the directed graph, the sum of each vertex, each row is equal to here I go. So in the vector graph, the sum of each row is equal to. I'm going to close it now. Sum of each row is equal to out degree of corresponding vertex. Okay. So this was the path of the above mentioned diagram or graph that we call it as a Hamiltonian circuit or cycle. That's V1, V2, V3, V6, V5, V4, and V5. Okay. So other Hamiltonian circuit that starts from node V1 are all कौन से हो सकते हैं? If you see the diagram, if you see the graph, that if you move from V1 to V2, V2 to V4, V4 to V5, V5 to V6, V6 to V3, again V3 to V1. Okay, and there's one more path over there from starting from vertex 1, that is V1 to V4, V4 to V2, and V2 to V5, then V5 to V6, then V6 to V3, and V3 to V1. Okay, so there are three Hamiltonian circuits that starts from node A1, sorry V1, and similarly you have to find all the Hamiltonian path that starts from node V2 and end at node V2, and V3 and start from V3 and at V3, the same pattern. So you have to find all the paths starting from particular nodes. It means we have to find all the path for the 6 nodes. V1 को हमने फाइंड कर लिया, से V2 करेंगे, V3 के, V4 के, V5 के और V6 के, and we can say the total number of Hamiltonian paths that start from all the vertices are this much. So I mentioned over here that there are 3 Hamiltonian circuits that start from V1 according to this particular graph. So these are the path that starts from node V1. Using same pattern, we will find the Hamiltonian circuits by starting from node V1, V2, V3, V4. Sorry, V1 for the हो गया, V2, V3, V4, V6. आप देखोगे जब मैंने V1 start किया तो I have to scan all the 5 nodes. If I start from V2 again, I have to go from all the 5 nodes V3 and all. So it will take a lot of time. So it will become the exponential time consuming concept. So as per the order of time complexity, it will take order of n to the power n time complexity to solve the problem, to find all the paths for all the vertices. Okay, so it is a exponential time consuming concept if we are going to find the time complexity of the Hamiltonian circuit. Okay, so as you have already drawn the matrix for this particular graph, matrix draw कर लिया आपने already. So as per the algorithm, as per technique that we have used to find the path, so you try to find the Hamiltonian circuit path starts from V1. Just take one node first, okay, and try to find the path, at which path you considered to go from V1 to cover all the nodes and come back to V1. Okay. Let's say if I take V1, V1 to V2, V2 to V3, V2 to V5, sorry, V2 to V7, 7 to 6, 6 to 5. So I am unable to cover the node V4. So try to make start from the this one dimensional array. Okay, because in your example you're having 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 vertices, so you have to make a one dimensional array of size 7. And if you start making that one dimensional array, it will be easy for you, आपके लिए easy होगा बनाना, क्योंकि from that one dimensional array we will easily come to know कि कोई particular vertex एक बार से ज़्यादा स्कैन तो नहीं हो रहा है except the starting. And the array will tell us about is there any vertex that's being scanned twice. कोई ऐसा vertex तो नहीं है जो दो बार स्कैन हो रहा है. This can be helpful with the help of the array. जो हम array बनाएंगे, array हमें इसके लिए help करेगा. And the tree will help us to tell us that is there any path between the two vertices, किस vertices पे path है और कहाँ से हमने backtrack किया. So we can get this information from the tree. Okay, so this is how we can find the Hamiltonian circuit, and we can say that this particular graph is a Hamiltonian graph. And so this is your one of the homework to find the Hamiltonian circuit for this particular graph. Okay, try to solve it. अगर किसी को कुछ नहीं समझ लगी, we can again go for it. And let me, I think one pole is being get left, उसको भी हम कर देते हैं. ठीक है, so let's start with it. So the time complexity of a Hamiltonian circuit is without. Okay, so you have to find the answer of it. Last 10 seconds for you to find the answer of it. Okay, as I told you earlier, that the time complexity of the Hamiltonian circuit is an exponential. Is an exponential. Exponential will tell us that power having something, that n to the power n. So the n to the power n. Okay, so this is how the Hamiltonian circuit works.